Hello friends, my name is Harshit Dwivedi. I again welcome you all to my audio tutorial. In the previous audio tutorial, I told you about the August offer of 1940. In today's tutorial, I will tell you about the Cripps mission. Now the Cripps mission was an attempt in the late March 1942 by the British government to secure full Indian cooperation and support for their efforts in World War II. In other words, we can also say that the Cripps mission was a modified version of the document of the August offer of 1940. At that time, Sir Stafford Cripps, who was a member of the cabinet, basically a member of the war cabinet of the then incumbent Prime Minister Winston Churchill, he was sent to India in order to negotiate an agreement with the nationalist leaders of India. His real job was to appease the nationalist leader of India, particularly Mahatma Gandhi, who was representing the Hindu society, and Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was representing the Muslim League. In return of the full Indian cooperation in the World War II to Britain. The point was that the England was in dire need of war help at that time, and they wanted to secure the help of all the political parties of India in the war, in the World War II. So if we talk about the proposals, the Cripps mission proposals, then the important proposals, the important points of the Cripps mission are as follows. That India will be allotted a dominion status after the end of the war. Second important point was that the Indians will be given full right to frame their own constitution, and a constituent assembly will be formed in order to do this. The third most important point was that the Executive Council of the Viceroy of India will be expanded immediately and Indian members will be appointed to it. Fourth most important point was that any province or state would have the right to reject the constitution formed. It said that after the end of the war, when the constitution will be formed by the Constituent Assembly, that constitution will not be followed or will not be applicable to those provinces and states which are not willing to accept them. And the responsibility, and due to all these points, it was being said that presently during the war was going on, the responsibility for the security and defense of India was to be done by the British government. So basically the thing was that I have told you about the August offer of 1940. If we compare this, Cripps mission of 1942 with the August offer of 1940, the point was that no considerable power was given to the Indian masses over the administration of their country. Obviously, the increase in the Executive Council of the Viceroy was there, but at that time a nationalist feeling was there in the Indian masses. They all wanted total independence. So for the Indian masses and for the nationalist parties of India, this proposal was a bit conservative. They thought that they were not getting enough representation, they were not getting enough powers. So here I will tell you that why this Cripps mission was not successful and why was it rejected by all the political parties. It was rejected by the Congress also, it was rejected by the Muslim League also, and it was also not liked by the then Viceroy of India and Secretary of State of India. So the very first important reason was that the then incumbent Viceroy of India and the Secretary of State of India themselves tried to sabotage the mission. They didn't want it that the Cripps mission should be passed. The second most important point was that Gandhi ji was opposing this Cripps mission? Because Gandhi ji thought that Britain will not abide by their promises and they can backtrack after the war is over. So, because of there was a opposition from the part of Gandhi ji to the mission, Indian National Congress also rejected this mission. And the one more reason of Indian National Congress rejecting this mission was that Indian National Congress wanted full independence from the British government, and this mission was not giving them full independence. This mission was giving them the status of a dominion. And I have already told you, when the August offer of 1940 document was modified, Cripps mission was formed. This modified document of the Cripps mission did not provide for any real transfer of power. This was one of the most important points of why the Cripps mission failed. Because no real transfer of power was there in the favor of the Indian masses or Indian political parties, Indian National Congress rejected it. And Muslim League rejected this Cripps mission because Muslim League wanted India to be partitioned into two different countries. That is, in two different parts, the dominion of India and the dominion of Pakistan. And this document didn't contain any such arrangement. So it was boycotted by the Muslim League also. So these are the important features. Indian National Congress thought that there is no real transfer of power, and due to the opposition of Gandhiji, Indian National Congress boycotted this movement. Muslim League boycotted this movement or rejected this movement because it didn't contain any provision regarding the partition of the country. And the then incumbent Viceroy of India and the Secretary of State of India were themselves against this mission, as they had a personal feeling that this mission was very radical in approach. However, for the Indian masses, this mission was very conservative in approach. So friends, this was the detailed idea of the Cripps mission. In my next audio tutorial, I will tell you about the Simla Conference of 1945. And after that, I will tell you about the Cabinet mission to India 1946. So thank you. Hello friends. My name is Harshit Dwivedi. I again welcome you all to my audio tutorial. In the previous audio tutorial, I told you about the August offer of 1940. In today's tutorial, I will tell you about the Cripps mission. Now, the Cripps mission was an attempt in the late March 1942 by the British government